Hello everyone and welcome back to Cybersecurity Training by MindMajix. And in this lecture, we will be going something more deeper into what we say a reconnaissance phase. In this lecture, we will be going through some of the very important topics like what is a domain, what are the levels of domain, top level, subdomain, or second level of domain, what is that, and how to numerate subdomains, and the final is the tool Sublist3r, how to use it, and what are its uses. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's hop into the virtual machine. Till the time my virtual machine starts, I would like to tell you about some things like what are the level of domains. I'll just simply tell you those things in what we say notepad. So here it is, and here Kali, and the default password is Kali itself. Just go through that. It will take a little time to boot up as I've given just 2 GB of RAM to it. It depends on your device configuration too. So I was talking about the levels. What are these? You might have seen .com, .in, .pk, .usa, .ca, .uk. What are these? In some cases you might be org and different. So what are these? .com stands for commercial. In some cases, people call it as communication. It depends whom you're talking to. IN stands for India. That means the website is Indian. PK stands for Pakistan. That means the website is from Pakistan. And then USA is for site based in USA. CA stands for California. And then UK stands for United Kingdom. By mistake. Sorry. ORG stands for organization. Similar. Okay. There is a like little argument between S or Z. I prefer Z because it looks good to me. So what are these? There are a lot more like .ml and other things. So these are what we call top level domains because they are the main responsible for DNS to look after where in which category they want to look at. Then comes second level domain, and these stands for the middle part of the domain you type. For example, Facebook, and then you can say Google, and then you can say MindMajix, you can say cyber imposters, you can say there are n number of like LinkedIn and other things. So these are the second level domains. I'm talking in the category like example. If I take example, so www.thisfacebook.com. So this one is the top level domain. This one is the top level domain. This is the second level domain. Okay. And now coming on this part. So what we call this? It is known as subdomains. Okay. It is very much important because website cannot hold everything on a particular site itself. Like not everything can be held on the www.facebook.com. They cannot store everything there. It would be very complicated and complex to understand what they have stored and how to work. I'll show you how a file manager looks like on a cPanel while you upload a file there. Trust me, it's really complex and it's really what we say congested already when you don't share the you do not divide the website into subdomains. It is really very much recommended to divide a website into subdomains, but sometimes the subdomains are left unchecked by the organization themselves. These are the like point of access or exploitation by the attackers. I'll tell you my own case. In my very early stage of bug bounty, I was going through a website and I was enumerating their subdomains. I found their subdomain which was left 6 years ago, like inactive, and I was able to activate RCE, remote code execution, over that domain. Even XXS was available on that, and there was a lot of more vulnerabilities on that particular PHP page based subdomain which the organization left, and it was a big organization, trust me. I got a good answer. Boundary 2, subdomain enumeration is quite a lot important while you are doing this for my Facebook spelling. So www dot, or it could be like photos dot, or it could be like gallery dot, or it can be like education dot, it could be like teaching dot, teachable, I know of, and there are like few more. I'll be going through them in upcoming few minutes. So these are the, what we say, multi-level domains. Let us suppose some website is having more bulky data. So what would they do is they will go for the second. Okay, I'm sorry, my Kali machine is getting timed out. So I'll just go into it soon, as soon as possible. I'm completed with this. So second subdomain domains are like, for example, I have something on a particular date, like I am stored 12 dot photos dot facebook.com. It is like this. So in this case, this 12 the second subdomain. These are not okay. Make sure you understand it well. And there are, according to some organizations, there are 5 levels of subdomain, but you need only this much. So we will be just going this much only. And trust me, this is really very helpful. Just close it. Okay. So there are a few things that I will tell you before initiating with Sublist3r. As you can see, there is no by default installation of Sublist3r in your Kali machine. Just rush on to the Firefox and open your terminal here. You will need both of them. I'll tell you the use of GitHub right now and how to use GitHub and how to clone repositories from GitHub. See, GitHub is just like a dock where all the ships stored when they aren't traveling. Just the same way GitHub works. GitHub is a place where people from different countries, cities, or anywhere organizations, they save their program files in order to what we say, work on them remotely, or access it remotely, or to share it with others. It is definitely very important to understand what is GitHub and how to use it. I would be like telling about it like upcoming lectures if we need this. Right now we will need only git clone feature. I'll tell you that much. Remember what I told you, that it is just like a place where everyone keeps their stuff here, programs. So it is a gem place, and you will definitely require a lot of tools from some like GitHub itself. Just simply go to code and copy this link. It will itself write link copied, or you can just simply select it all and control C here. Okay. Now go on to your what we say, terminal, and do sudo su hyphen, type your password whatever it is. In my case it is default itself, Kali. You can change the password by passwd command. Right now I'm not going to change it because I need this password to be same, because I often forget my password. Next you have to do git clone. Make sure you have git installed. By default it is installed. If it isn't, use pip or pip3. Install, both are worthy, and then git. It will work perfectly fine. Or you can simply do apt install git. Both will work perfectly fine. Next you will have to type git clone and then paste this GitHub link. It will just make clone of that particular script in your device. As you can see, it is here. And don't focus on others. Those are my directories. So I'll just clear my screen up. So here it is. Now just simply type chmod plus x. This x stands for executable. Why I'm doing this is, see, by default it hasn't been provided with the executable permission. It has just given the read permission and read write permission to the root users, but we need it to run. So in that case I'll just provide chmod plus x setup.py. You can also use the numeric method chmod and 777, and that it will give all the permissions to all the users. And there are a lot more things like 3 4 5. All those things I'll tell you in upcoming lectures, as we'll need them in deep dive in the next advanced course. For now, just understand this. Now what you have to do is pip install tag r requirements.txt. You can also use pip3. Tag R is for recursive. I want each and everything to be installed that is available in the requirements.txt file, as it accounts for all the modules and other tools that we will need in a company with Sublist3r program to work perfectly fine. So I'll just give it a few minutes or some seconds. It will work perfectly fine. If it doesn't work, just make sure your internet connection is stable. As you can see, it has started working. In my case, all the requirements are already satisfied because I often keep updating and adding new modules into my device. So yes, it's up to date. Next is simply type python sublist3r.py and you're onto it. Just wait a little. Import error. Okay, it's my mistake. You have to run it with Python 2 point something or 3 point something. As you can see here, it has written itself. See, the requirements Python 2 point something or 3 point something. One more thing, like I'll go through this. Sublist3r is a Python tool to enumerate subdomains of a website using OS and C. As I told you, it is used for subdomain enumeration, and all these steps to install it and use it has been provided here. I'll just simply come here. It is the, what do we say, the banner of the Sublist3r. Next, in order to understand how it works, just simply add view all the flags and commands and the way how to use it. See, here is the example. I'll just simply run one command, python sublist3r.py and d, and then I'll just simply go on to facebook.com. I guess it will be quite long, and just sit back and hold your breath. It will go through Baidu, Yahoo, Google, Bing, Ask, Netcraft, DNS, Tumper, Virus Total, Threat Cloud, SSL certificates, passive DNS, and then it will finally provide you with all the available subdomains. So it is going to give you a big result, like a huge list of results. I'll tell you how to store these results into a particular file and how to like keep on going with constantly like working. Just give me a minute and here. It looks good now to be at a place. Okay, just give it a few minutes and it will be perfectly fine. Actually, this is because I haven't provided the -v, so it is not giving me any output. All the output will be shown to me at the very last. In this case, I'll just run another command to save our time, so that we don't need to wait. So python sublist3r.py -b -t, as I'll take the facebook.com again, and if I want to store it in some file -o, and then I'll store it to output fp.txt. Okay. See, I have set the verbose, so it is showing me all the current going, what do you say, procedures. But here at the end of the command, it will give me all the working ones. So it was able to enumerate this much of subdomains. It's quite a lot. Even the terminal is full, and still I can't see all of them. So the best way to sort this problem out is to store the output in a particular file, as I did by -o. It isn't allowing me to go at the top because it is constantly giving the output. So yes, the -o will work perfectly fine here. See, when it will be completed, there will be a file named output fb.txt. Just give it a few minutes to complete it. I guess it is somewhere here at the, yeah, here. It is somewhere here, and it might have been completed. Okay, no. See, as you can see, these are the subdomains, and they are working actually. If you will just go on to them, they will work. See, as I told you, they are working. Sometimes you are not able to find vulnerabilities on the main website, but you will be able to find vulnerabilities on these sites where, what we say, yeah, the update hasn't been done from quite a long time. See, it is forwarding the error 404, I guess. 404 error is somewhat vulnerable in every case. So here it is. As you can see, output fb.txt, and if I gonna do output fb.txt, it is going to give me this output. And in order to just go through them one by one, just type less output dot whatever it is. See, as you can see, the very first is chinafb.com, china.facebook.com, ffacebook.com, facebook.com, download.facebook.com, zero.facebook.com, zero.facebook.com. All these are active websites. See, as I told you, these are all active websites, and yes, we can obviously go to them and see. As you can see, the certificate error, I can just submit this one, and this might be accepted by Facebook if that subdomain was still in use. See, here it is. This one could be a big issue for them. Let me check. So go through them one after other. You could find some serious vulnerabilities in them, and if you find them, make sure you submit it to them. And yes, trust me, these like Facebook or Google, all these big organizations are going to reward you well for all these vulnerabilities. See, again, I found a page where just there is a login part, and if I could see here is the token available, I could just try to go through it once, and it would be able to find some vulnerabilities. If I would be able to find some vulnerabilities, then I'm gonna submit it to facebook.com and earn some good for myself. So that's it for this lecture. Go through this command once. If you want to exit it, press Q and you will be out of the list command. So that's it for now. Hope to see you in the next lecture.